Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited because I am here today to share with you guys an update on my Ulta and Sephora haul from last week, I believe. I think this is going up this week, so it'll be last week. I am doing another video right now on a full face using only one brand of makeup, so I'm not wearing some of the products that I'm talking about in here for that reason, but I'll give you my ideas and my thoughts and tips and tricks on how to make these ones work. So yeah. If you guys are interested in seeing an update from last week's haul, be sure to keep watching. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to talk about, these are the Sephora green tea face masks. These are mattifying and anti-blemish. They look like this. These are fantastic. I believe I said that in my haul, but if I didn't, then I'm letting you know now. And if I did, then you know how I feel about them. They're fantastic. They will take any blemishes that you have and literally make them go away. Like, give it a day or two, they'll be gone. All you do, you put it on, you leave it on for, I think it's like 10 to 15 minutes. 15 minutes. It's kind of hard to, like, move around with a sheet mask on, so I just, like, lay down and sit on my phone and scroll through Instagram. But you just put this on. Once you take it off, you just massage it in, and then you're good to go. I do mine at night, and usually by the time I wake up the next morning, if I have any pimples, they're significantly decreased in size, or if they were like hurting or something, they don't do that anymore, and they're completely gone within 1 to 2 days. So I really, really like this. They also have a sleep mask. So if you don't like the sheet mask and you just like to have a night one that you can put on and then go to bed, that one's really good as well. It's a gel, so you just apply that and then you go to sleep, and when you wake up, if you have any left, you can wash it off, but usually you don't have any left, so it's not a big deal. But that works just like this one does. You just sleep in it instead of wearing it for 15 minutes. These are great. I think this was $6. I think the sleep masks are like $8, but the gel that comes in it will give you enough for like 2 to 3 uses. So next thing, this I got at Ulta. These are the Black Opium perfume by YSL. This smells fantastic. I believe I said that in my last video. I know I did because I was raving about it. I love this. I know sometimes when you get a perfume, it works with your pheromones, and so it'll smell different than when you smell it in the bottle, and so you kind of have to wear it a while and make sure that it works with you. But it smells just like this when I put it on. It smells all day, it lasts forever, and I get compliments all the time. I actually got a compliment at work the other day from it. So it smells so clean, so fresh, it just smells delicious. So good. And if you're worried about the coffee scent in here, it really doesn't smell like coffee. It's like just a little bit of it is in there, but it doesn't smell overpowering like coffee. So, I mean, I think coffee smells good, but it doesn't smell like that. Next thing, these are this is the One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Power Primer from Soap & Glory. I got this because Casey Holmes was raving about it, and I know I mentioned that I love watching Casey Holmes. We have the same skin type, and she loved it, so I thought I was going to. I have to say I'm not a fan of this. This is $14.99, and it claims that, where are the claims? So it says it's going to instantly diminish the appearance of pores, control shine for 12 hours, make your makeup last longer, hide imperfections, even out skin tone, reduce the appearance of redness, and leave you good to glow. I don't really see that it did any of that, to be honest. She loves it, so obviously it works for some people, and this is just an example of things working for someone and not for someone else. This definitely didn't make my makeup last any longer. It actually, foundations that I wear all the time, and I wear them for 12 hours just because of work and school and what my schedule usually looks like. I can make those last all day with any other primer, and I used it with this, and within 8 hours max, it was rubbed off my forehead, off my nose. If I wore sunglasses, it was disappeared. I was oily. It was terrible. It didn't make my pores look any smaller than they normally are. It didn't make them look worse, but it didn't make them look smaller, and it definitely didn't control the shine on me. I know it does for her, and she has oily skin as well, so obviously it works for some people. It just didn't work for me, so I'm going to be taking this back. If you tried it and it doesn't work, or if you go to try it and it ends up not working, the L'Oreal Pro Matte Primer is $12.99. It's about the same size tube, so it's $2 cheaper. That one works a lot better for me. It does make my makeup last, and it leaves me matte all day. So I really like that. Next thing is going to be the Catrice eyebrow pencil. These are in the shade Ash Brown, I think. Date with Ashian. Date with Ashian. This is great. I believe I showed you guys in the haul video that I put it on my hand. Here, I'll put it on my hand. It's a little bit hard to see just because of the color, so I'll make it really dark on here. Alright, so I put it on my hand, and I can literally go like that, and it barely smears. And the only reason that it smeared is because I just put it over a highlighter that I was testing out in my last video. So, alright. So we'll do it now. I can put it on there. You see what it looks like. And I can literally rub it, and it doesn't even move. It's great. Now if you put it over highlighter, it's obviously going to budge. But if you don't, it stays put. It's the perfect shade for me. It's definitely more of the cool toned side. So if you're looking for an eyebrow pencil that's cool toned, this is it for you. It's really hard to find those, so this is a great one. And it's like $5.99 for this giant pencil. And it also comes with a spoolie on the end, which is really nice to be able to get your brows the way that you want them to look before you fill them in. Put the color all throughout, that way it's not too much. And then if you want to put brow gel in like I do, you can also comb it out with this, and it'll be great. Next thing is the LA Girl Pro Matte High Definition Longwear Matte Foundations. Remember, I got the shades beige and light tan. Light tan is definitely too dark for me. You can't tell until you get it home because it's in packaging and it's not on display at Ulta. So I got both of them thinking that I could mix them. This is actually like my perfect shade, and if I was lighter and not self-tanned, then I would get a lighter shade to match with this. This is too dark, so I'm going to be taking it back. Aside from that, I wore this with the Soap and Glory primer because that's how Casey Holmes wears it. I didn't like them together, but as I mentioned, I didn't like the One Heck of a Blot primer. I wore it with the L'Oreal foundation the other day, and I really like it. It's definitely not the most long-wearing foundation that I own, but it works great. It does minimize pores. It looks like skin on me, and it stayed for a long time. It's not the most long-wearing foundation ever, but it was on my face for a good 9 to 10 hours before it started looking a little greasy. I ended up wearing it, I think, for 14 hours that day. But for a good 10 hours, it looked great. It started looking a little oily around hour 12, and then by the time I got home, it was still on there. It wasn't looking the best, and I wish I had touched it up, but I didn't have the things to do that with me. But for as long as I wore it, I think it was a good foundation. Just the shade that I got in tan is too dark, so I'll be taking that one back and keeping beige. The last thing is going to be the All Hours Foundation by YSL. I really wanted to hate this because of the price tag on it. It is, I believe, $58, which is ridiculous, especially considering you only get, where does it say, 0.84 fluid ounces. Every other foundation I own, you get a full fluid ounce, so I'm not sure what's up with that, but it kind of sucks. But this is seriously fantastic. When I wore it, and I had tried it out before, and then I got a different shade in my haul video. I had worn it a couple times, and I was like, oh, I like it, and it's good, but like, I wasn't in love with it. I wore this, and I absolutely love it now. It stays on for my crazy days that I have ridiculously long schedules. I don't know that this wears 24 hours because I would never leave my makeup on for 24 hours, but it did stay on my face for 14 straight hours, and it was fine. It isn't the most like mattifying foundation I own. I will say that. It's mattifying, but when you like wear it for a very long time, your oil will peek through, but it's not going to separate like some of them do when your oils do start peeking through. It just gives you a nice looking healthy glow. If you use the right baking powder with that, it'll make sure that you're not oily, and it does look great for a very long time. Also, it's really easy to find the right shade, at least it was for me. I can't remember how many shades, but I went to Sephora and tried them all out, and they had a ridiculous amount, and every single shade they had in warm, cool, and neutral tones. And since I am more of a cool toned skin tone, it's really nice to see a foundation that has that available for me because they're usually really, really warm toned, and then you can clearly see it on my neck because down here and my collarbone and halfway through my neck is very cool toned, and then with the foundation it looks pink or orange or whatever it might be. This is my perfect shade. So I really like that. I don't like the price tag on it, but it is a really good foundation and it lasts a long time. If you have an event that you're going to that you need to have it last for a while, if you're going to a wedding, if you're in a wedding, if you're getting married, whatever it may be, that is a really good foundation. I didn't have any issues with flashbacks, and with all of the products that I tried it out, it worked really well. So if you want to see a foundation kind of review and wear test on either the YSL foundation or the LA Girl Pro Matte foundation, or both of them, whatever it might be, just let me know and I'll be happy to do that. I've only got like 3 more weeks left of college. Yay, I graduate! So I can do it on the Tuesdays right now that I have very long days, and you can see how it works. After that, I'll still wear it, but I don't have those crazy schedules. So it'll be a little bit more of a normal time frame that the average person would wear it for. But if you want to see how it works for those ridiculously long days for me, then I'm happy to do that. Just let me know in the comments below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I have for you today. Be sure to give this a big thumbs up, subscribe. I'll put the little button over here somewhere. I can't remember where it is. It might be over here. Who knows? Anyway, be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're already subscribed, make sure to hit that little bell notification that's down here, and you'll be notified every time I post a video, so you can't miss me in my stuttering glory with my dog barking yet again. It's great. Why wouldn't you want to see me? Anyway, be sure to comment, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.